Good morning and welcome back to Fernvalley Farm's beekeeping channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Vince. Welcome, and if you want to see beekeeping videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell next to it. You've come to the right place. And here we go. Alright, we're going to go and inspect my nuke. I really hope I'm in a good mood after I open that lid. Here's the story. That nuke was a split. It came out of my Buckfast hive. There was a queen cell in there, so I just took the whole frame and moved it over with some brood and some nectar and some pollen, you know, the usual. So that queen cell, nothing came of that. It hatched and there was no queen. So I went back, I found another frame with 5 queen cells on it. 1 queen cell did hatch, I see nothing. So then 7 days ago today, and I didn't have my camera running, I got done doing stuff out here. I thought, you know what, let's just check really quick. So I popped it open. And there she was. There was a queen. There was no larva, no brood, no eggs, no nothing. But the queen was in there. I did mark her blue for this year, but I didn't have my camera going. I just did this really quick. I figured out what the hell, I got the smoker lit, let's just go for it. And there she was. So now today, 7 days later, we are going to see if there's any larva, brood, there's something going on. I really hope so. I want this hive to make it here. Because then if it does, or when she starts laying, if she does lay, hopefully she went out, got mated, made it back. We're going to find that out. That box will obviously get switched over to a 10 frame deep box. So hopefully she got mated. She made it back. She didn't get eaten. I've had a lot of dragonflies lately too. I got barn swallows. So hopefully she made it back. So we're going to go in here and check this out. All right, let's go. All right, let's open this up and we'll see. Morning, girls. Let's see what we got going here. You can see they're drawing this frame out. That side anyways. Set that right there. Ah, look at that. Woohoo! I see eggs, yay! Oh, that cap brood, that's a beautiful thing. Hope you can see the larva in there. Woohoo! Okay, so now, let's find Mama. She's marked blue. Good job. This was a queen cell that I put in. She hatched, she went out, got mated, and she made it back. Look at all that larva. And she's laying really nice too. If you could see, it's in a big like softball in the middle. They're putting some nectar around the outside, or some honey around the outside, and nectar. Usually what's nice when they do this, we can do the honey here, pollen, brood in the middle. Let's see where she is. Oh, where are you? I got a honey frame on the outside here. I'm sure she's not on that, but you never know. This is a frame of honey that I gave them for food. You can see they're polishing that off pretty quick. Okay, there's not a whole lot of bees in here, so you shouldn't be too hard to find. You know, this year's color is blue. I almost like marking them in red. You can see red. Well, the main thing is I have a laying queen. That's all I care about. Where are you? Seriously? OMG, you can't be that hard to find. I don't think she's on this frame here. Oh, there she is, right there. She is right here, see her? I'll put an arrow. She's hiding in the corner. Are you shy? See her right there? Right in the corner, right where my thumb is. Right there, coming on top. All right, I don't want to disturb her too much. We're going to put you right back in. Go back to work. Cover this back up. Woohoo! I got a laying queen. Yay! I've been having so much trouble all of a sudden. And you know what? Let me know in the comments below if anybody else has had these issues. All of a sudden, I've got hives going queenless. Not all of them, just a couple of them that were doing so good in the spring. And all of a sudden, you go in there, all there is nectar and pollen. Nothing else. No larvae, no nothing. And it's not like they're going, it'd be nice if they went queenless if they had some eggs in there, then the bees could just make themselves a new queen. There's absolutely nothing in there. And I've got videos coming out on this stuff. And they might already been out when I'm making this one. But if anybody's had these issues in the past, let me know in the comments below. I shouldn't say in the past, this spring. No matter where you are in the country, I'm just curious if you're having the same thing. You got good hives coming out of spring, they're laying, there's brood, there's everything, and then all of a sudden there's nothing. One of them, the top box was full of nectar. They were capping, and I'm like, okay, so I left it. I took that box off, put a new brood box on, moved some frames up, put all a bunch of new frames, and put that deep on top of that. So I've got like a tower going over there, and then another super on top of that. So I'll just harvest that honey, because if you get them honey bound, then you're really in trouble. Then the queen's got nowhere to lay if they make one. Anyways, back to this. I am so excited. I've got a laying queen in there. She's doing great. It's been 7 days. Like I said, 7 days ago today when I looked, there was nothing there. They were in there, and I've noticed there's more activity out here. So she is laying. That's great. As that builds, we will take them out of this box and put them in a deep. We will keep doing updates on this. So this is 7 days today. I have to go back on my notes to look to see how many days it's been since the queen cell was in there. I'll put that right down here now. I'll look at my nose and I'll put at the bottom here how many days it's been. So I'm good. And if you're wondering what the H means, you see that on there? The H, that means hybrid. If you look at all the front of all the tags on my hives, I've got letters, you know, C is Carniola, B is Buckfast, Italian, and so forth. Okay, so this is why you want to keep track of stuff. The first time I made this split out of a Buckfast hive, Buckfast queen cell. It didn't take. They tore it down, there was no queen. Took another frame of Buckfast out with 5 queen cups on it. And one of the queen cells, the bees were all over it. If you look at your frames and you see a queen cup and there's bees all over it, that means they're really taking care of that cell. And it was the size of a pretty good size, probably maybe almost an inch long, like a small peanut. And that's what you want. And they were all over that cell. That means they were really taking care of that queen that was in there. And that also came out of the Buckfast hive. And there was a few other cells in there, but that's the only one that made it. Because then last week when I came and checked, that's when when I seen her, I spotted her, and I marked her. I wanted to get it on film, but I'm like, well, I'm here, let's go. You know, I couldn't go get the camera, obviously. So, anyways, we will monitor this hive. We will see what's going on. Piece of advice, you got a whole bunch of hives, get yourself some notebook. I've got a notebook on every single hive, because it's so easy to start losing track all of a sudden. But the H means buckfast, queen cell, I'm sure carniolan drones, so it's a hybrid queen. I'm just calling it a hybrid, it's just a mixture, so that's what that means. So anyways, that is my story. I'm really happy. Really appreciate you watching the videos. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hit this little button right there and subscribe to the channel. When you do subscribe, hit that bell. This way you won't miss a video. You'll get notified when they come out. Thumbs up are always appreciated. It makes these videos pop up faster in searches. The more thumbs up you get. Like I said, thanks for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys soon in the next video. All right, bye.